Hello and welcome back. We are Magic Academy and I'm your head seeker today, Randall, and this is Crown of the Oathbreaker. Is this Barovia? We're joined today by Aletha.
I don't even know what to do with you anymore.
Evelyn.
Hey.
Kate.
Barovia is like where the Latinos are, right?
Yeah.
No! You're just a bunch of more white people!
Oh, damn!
But really though. And Kaviko, who plays Fel, will be with us shortly once they get off work. Weird did that part. Hi, you can be part of the Magic Academy. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. And while you're doing that, we're going to jump into today's episode of Crown of the Oathbreaker. Alrighty. Recap. So, 5 of you, well, 4 of you, were in the Shrine of the Blind God to expose Arturo's past and dive deep on what Arturo really created. Or what they didn't create. Finally, getting to the final room of the dungeon, you were able to get to the final room where you faced off against Spectral Congregation, which was a group of people who were basically sacrifice themselves for the greater good as they saw it based off of Artie's teachings. Whether that is correct or not, Artie has kind of explained not so much so. The killing of the final ooze broke the thread of the gurgling god, reducing the impact that it had on the Shandar Mountains. During this fight, Lord Fel and Sam came in to the fight and joined you all as they were looking for the idol that Sephi has on them. And they were looking for it because at Nangrath, the king was looking for some type of tool, some relic to actually utilize and protect the village against the onslaughts of threats, which I believe Fel talked about a little bit, is gargoyles and vampires that are attacking Nangrath. Spending most of the session in combat, we've spent a lot of time in combat and done a lot of things. I finally let you guys role play, and we had some intimate moments talking about the impacts of everything that had happened previously. And feelings between the characters. Fitz not really seemingly blaming Arturo for what has happened yet. And everyone seems a little on edge. As you all decide to head off, and remind me, where are you heading off to?
Nangrath.
My bad, I was muted, but that's exactly, yes, that.
Nangrath.
On a giant floating disc.
On the giant floating disc, that's right. Sephi, still wearing the crown of madness, has some supernatural powers. That's right. That's going to create very interesting. This is going to be...
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I seem fine for now.
Yeah, no consequences to that action, I'm sure.
None, I'm sure. But before we get started, chat, I think we should do a random roll table. See if anything.
We're gonna run into something in the middle of the air?
Oh, damn. Okay.
Fireball. I don't know. A comet coming down.
Who would you like to roll this?
I got a table for it. I got a table for it. And just random encounters.
Who do you want to roll the dice?
He rolled it.
Oh.
There's no encounters. I have a macro set to actually roll this.
It's no fun.
Oh no, Dexter, that sounds terrifying. Glad you're okay though. No encounters, rats. And you all head off for Xangra. Flying on this large circular disc, this seemingly created from thin air, this wispiness carrying you all. You feel, Sephi, as you're kind of piloting this with your own brain, you feel each person sitting on this disc is actually creating a little bit of mental strain on you. And it is forcing you to concentrate heavily to move this disc throughout the sky. You head up over the dragon's bones, seeing the large cascading bones inset into the mountain pass of a dragon long lost to time, passing over the red flowing mountains, presumably from clay, not blood. And you have a decision to make. You're in your disc. You could fly around the Thorn Woods, or you could fly over them. Everyone knows the Thorn Woods are a place of great mystery. Gorso, the village of Gorso has often told stories about people being taken, kidnapped, and never returning from the woods nearby. Do you want to risk flying over to save a little bit of time, or are you okay with getting to Nangrath when you get there?
How long does it take to get for us to get to the border of the woods? Like the border we would have to cross over.
If you go through the Thorn Woods, you'll get to Nangrath a few hours before sunset, maybe an hour or two. If you get to Nangrath, if you go around, it'll get you right there about sunset.
Yeah, no. I am going to take us around because an hour into this, I have to land us.
Fair.
Okay.
According to what this says specifically.
Okay. So you head around. Where has a 30-dimensional 500 bands? It flies after an hour. So you manage to get most of the way that you need to on the disc going around before landing, kind of coming to a small slowing halt as you all disembark the disc to the north of the woods and start to head to Nangrath. Is there anything that you two would like to discuss in this moment?
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anything you three would like to discuss in this moment before you head into town?
So what do we think we'll find here? I mean, I would ask Fel, but he's not really feeling very talkative at the moment.
I
Maybe
mean,
we should-
besides the
You
gargoyles.
just look over. He's just flexing.
Ugh.
Sorry, Sephi.
So that's vampires and gargoyles, yes. Well,
the other guy had told us about this town too.
he
The one
did.
with the bones,
yes.
but I forgot his name and what he told us. So presumably whatever he said to.
Yes. I think he said something about monsters, if I recall correctly.
You
So-
remember Maximus Labramim,
Yep,
who was
I remember
looking
that.
for a idol or a tool to bring back to help defend the city that has been under siege since the curse took hold.
Oh, that's right. We met that strange little man who was staring at the thing with us, and he was looking for the thing, and we gaslit him. Because we
I
were
wouldn't
feeling,
call it gaslighting, but
we
you
were
know.
feeling cautious, which was smart. I mean, it's better to be cautious, but like, I don't know, call a spade a spade.
I'm dead.
I don't remember the specifics of the interaction. I'm an old man.
Really?
I can't remember things. I can't be expected. No one can
Billy
expect
has
things.
suddenly become talkative.
Oh. Fel, you've decided to start speaking today.
Val is still flexing. When you get a minute, Belle, when you're done with that, what should we expect in Nangrath?
Yes, what should we expect over there? Lots of creatures. I was in a cave. Hey, hold on one second. I feel like there's a lot of background music that is just drowning everybody out. Let me just try and tune that down. Great.
Are you playing your theme song in your head while you're flexing again, man?
I mean, you always have to be prepared for whatever moment strikes. It's what I can do with prestidigitation. No, I can make musical notes happen. Well, I'm making them happen in my head so that if there comes along a moment that feels right.
So wait,
know,
let
anyway.
me get this straight. You're using prestidigitation to play music in your own head instead of just thinking of the music you want to hear.
Well, no, I'm not autistic. I can't hear music in my head.
I'm fucking dead. That was so funny. God damn it.
Do you normally hear music in your head?
Canceled. Canceled this
Glad it's not me this time.
That's so funny.
Anyway, what was the question again? I forgot.
We were asking, we were going to Nangrath, to help protect the village with this thing in in the box. So we were wondering if you could give us, if you've been there, or what should we expect when we arrive?
A lot of people that are scared. And
Scared.
terrifying vampire creatures that to put it simply, there were so many of them that a fireball did not make a dent.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
That's concerning.
It's really bad.
Yes.
It was-
Hence the hoping to get that idol so that we can, try to stop a number of them. Also, he mentioned something about his son being missing. Right, Sam? Something like that?
He was a little cagey about it, but there's definitely something to explore there. And he seemed fixated on trying to understand who the fuck we were since we came from the dwarven mine. He was a little concerned that we were, what's that saying? Tragic horses or whatever.
Yes, the ship of Theseus.
That one, yeah.
What was the son's name?
Hmm?
The son of the dragon guy?
No, the king.
Oh, the son of the king? Let's see.
Prince something.
Ali?
Fabulous he?
The one that's missing. What's the name of the son that's missing?
Oh, I don't know. He
Yeah,
didn't
right.
tell me. Oh, that one.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have that in my notes.
I'm not
Oh,
sure if
I was
gave you
thinking
the
of a
name,
different
but I did now.
Okay, what is it? Prince, was it?
Prince
Yarick?
Yarick.
Yarick.
They're definitely not the guy we
Alas, poor Yorick.
I knew him.
I knew him.
I knew him, Feliosos.
A fellow of infinite jest of most excellent fancy. Yes.
Man, if only we had some other character that was
Damn.
connected to Hamlet or something
This
like
suddenly
that.
reminded me of our good friend Alan. May he rest in peace.
God rest his soul. Also,
Hear
damn,
Alan's
that's
voice
a
in the back
10
of your
compared to
head.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, that's it.
Well,
That's right. I remember now. Okay.
we'll have to take the idol out of the box.
Oh, and I should also tell you that flirting with the king did not work.
I'll put that in the notes.
He was a little
flirting
preoccupied.
with the king.
Good,
Did not work.
good to know. I'm sure the rest of us will try
We'll
that out.
Definitely
Well,
keep
now
that in
we don't
mind.
have to because now we know it won't work. But yes,
Yes.
that was obviously plan A.
Mhm, mhm.
It was fun to watch Fel try to swoon a crying king.
You tried to swoon
Like,
a
were you
crying king
Do you mean
whose son has been woo? Yeah, I think you meant woo. Whose son has been kidnapped potentially.
Thought it'd take his mind off of things.
Do you just try to flirt with everything that moves?
Not
I
everything.
think I've been flirted with.
Oh, you haven't been paying attention, darling.
What is that sound?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I forget.
Oh.
I forget I have that on.
What the fuck is that sound?
What?
it
Sorry.
was Fally shaking his water bottle
Okay.
or his water skin, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
My bad.
All right, so plan is Fel and I could take the idol and let the king know that he's safe. And what exactly are you all trying to do?
Great question.
Because we're
Survive?
trying to repair a bow.
We were trying, so we got blipped to a random place, and then we're trying to go somewhere. I'm unclear as to the thread we're pulling in the direction we're going now that we're done with the Shandar Mountains.
A long time ago, you got told that you need to go to the Arcane Tower. Person who's from the Arcane Tower?
Okay, but then everybody wanted to do other stuff.
Well, I thought we were gonna go deliver this little relic to Nangrat. That's what I thought. I didn't think we were gonna stay for too
Nobody
long.
wanted to do that.
I'm going to give you this background story so you can help bring the players there. Yes, you're in a little bit of predicament. I will admit, one of your players, Seppi, has adorned the crown, and you guys seem not very bothered by that fact.
Because I'm acting perfectly normally.
I'm very bothered by it. I just don't want to get stabbed.
So,
Sorry that I don't want to get run through with a katana because they already don't
You
trust
don't
me.
stab without reason. I'd like to
How
point
big a
out.
katana are we talking about?
Well,
Size
that
queen.
does change things.
If I started flirting with Felly, y'all would be more concerned.
That's true.
but the curse is not ended. You guys are going to go to the Arcane Tower to
Yes.
figure out how to actually end the curse. That is
Yeah.
the goal.
Here, let me try it again. Darling, we're on our way to the Arcane Tower. That's where I thought we were trying to go, but then we went a million other directions.
Well,
And I'm an old man, I can only do so much to keep this group on track.
a million other directions led y'all back to me because I got ported to the Shadow Realm thanks to our. And
God,
I,
that seems like months ago.
stutter
Can you believe it was
beloved
days?
old Queen Regent. What?
Oh
Then
yeah.
that's how y'all
Still
found
have
me.
to worry about her.
Also, if you're trying to get the bow repaired, then the Arcane Tower deals with magical items, so
Indeed.
we should be able to repair it there.
Oh, yeah, definitely could repair it there. I know a guy. Could get you.
Well, the king knows somebody who can.
king.
Well, I didn't know where you were.
What we didn't know where you were either, and we were concerned.
Oh, thank you.
I lean over to Artie. Were we concerned? I figured we'd just find him eventually.
That's what I thought.
I was concerned.
I was concerned.
But you know,
He's a Gorso. He'll be fine.
That's what's concerning.
Not
I mean, I
wrong.
am fine, but
Well, good.
True.
That's not what I meant, young man. And you know that.
You fell right into that one, though.
I did. He
I mean,
got
I
me
can read
good.
people's thoughts. So
Oh yes, you're so special with your little detect thoughts. I project my voice into your head. How's this for special? I can do
Ooh, so you want to be
telepathy
inside
too.
me? Hmm?
Oh, you,
Oh my
you're going
god.
to be the death of me.
Well, good thing
My
you're a
turn.
necromancer.
I look over at Basil. You started this.
I was trying to finish it, and I
Yeah,
know I just
don't-
walked into another trap. but I
don't
care.
I was like,
Why are you picking a fight with a Gorso?
I'm not
Really?
Listen,
Look,
I can be
anytime you
accused of
want
a
to
lot of
finish,
things.
just let me know.
I do not pick fights with children. I am 250 years old. I'm too old for this. Are we going to Nangrath or not?
I'm having too much
Hang on,
fun.
wait,
No.
I need to remember how old I am. Hold on.
I'm
Sam looks
so
over.
sorry. It's
Sam
so
looks
Oh, yeah,
over
no.
to the group. Okay, Arcane Tower. Well, you can come along with us, and we can introduce you all to the king as our contracted aid.
Now, this is the king specifically of like Nangrath, the city, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how it's assumed that we are just contracted aid.
The,
He seems very much put on edge at the moment, and not the good kind.
Hmm.
we don't want to scam away. We just want to find a artifact fixer and be on our way.
Well,
Perhaps it's not worth our time, and we can leave and go to the Arcane Tower. We could hedge our bets and take offers from other people, pin them against each other, get the good best deal or whatever.
this idol's either going to be the savior of them or the death of them, so we might as well figure out which.
And
Now you've used this. Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. Now you've used this before, or seen this, and well,
Yeah,
it has been used on you before.
not me specifically, but on Basil.
Yes.
Okay. So was it just looking at this thing that did it?
Yeah,
We sort
it
of
should.
walked in and were ambushed when we saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It should deter a fair amount of the monsters to a manageable portion at least.
All right.
Well, will
just
it
wondering if-
deter them or will it hold them in place?
I mean,
Do you really want to
Technically.
have a frozen
in-
gathering outside the city?
Well,
You
if
can
they're
start picking 'em up
gargoyles, then
one
you
by
smash
one.
them. Yes.
But then how would they see the gargoyles if they also can't look near the idol? And if they're near the idol, then everyone, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, could be the savior of them, could be the death of them. We'll find out.
Depending on where they put it, they might not be able to leave the city too. So they have to figure that out. I mean, it only works on one side. Anyway, yes, we'll figure it out.
Right.
That's a tomorrow problem. Look there, right there. And you see as the town of Nangrath, a once focal point of the war effort for the Verdani Confederacy of Tribes, is now this tiny, small village inhabited mainly by dwarves and humans. Although most of the inhabitants are ancestors who have fought and supported the war effort, most of the populace consists of weathered peasants who make a living in farming at this point. And you see the Nangrath, a small cluster of houses built up on the side with one larger circular building in the center, you see as a small gate lines the outside, wooden palisades, either one, go around the outer rim of the city, recently erected and put in place to try to stave off any type of incursion on the small town. And you see the main entrance to the door, and on it there are two guards just kind of sitting up front, kind of just talking back and forth. No, I don't think I'll be out here too much longer. I think we'll probably head in. I don't know. Once it starts getting a little dark, I don't want to get scooped up. Yeah, I heard my friend's grandmother's sister just got taken last night. I don't know what's going on, but we've lost quite a bit of people. I know. And I don't want to be the next one. Have you spoken to the? And it kind of looks over, goes, sees you off in the distance, and you see them kind of both just like straighten up and wait for your approach.
Belly, what say? You can still do that thing where you can see through others' eyes, correct?
I don't think I can anymore.
Oh no.
I think I got rid of that when I grew in power last. Since I saw you, I can no longer do that.
That's unfortunate, because I was going to say we could potentially get one of us kidnapped and find out where these people are going. But there goes that idea. You can approach them, they know you.
All right.
Okay.
He's just going to stroll up to them.
Let me get something configured real quick. That is turtles. Scenes. Is it this one?
Yes, because a certain D&D Beyond kind of updated with a 2024 Undead Warlock. So rather than mix and matching 2024 and 2014 merged into that.
There's no token in this scene. I cannot see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I need you guys to. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Why not? Give me 1 second to get you all on here. We'll switch to the table over here. And we will drop, not Alan. I need to hide Alan. Let's make a new folder. Create folder. LOL. Dead.
Oh my god.
So funny.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm glad someone said something. Bell. Oh my god, wait, what happened? Why did
I die?
What? Basil, how did you turn into the spectrals?
What are you talking about?
What is happening?
I don't know what you're
Okay.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. Ooh,
I need to update 2 things.
I see myself.
You
There
are
I am.
there.
Oh, I also still have access to Artie.
I will configure ownership. I will.
I
Let me
don't
dance.
even see my sheet. I only see Arturo.
That's because
Everything
when I
is in
take
black and
your
white.
token, it places down a special congregation. I don't know how that
You
happened.
break me.
That is an interesting
What is with my?
debacle.
What is with that?
All right, hold on. Let me fix one thing so everyone else can. Let's fix one thing at a time. Lighting. We're gonna take off this.
Oh, I don't have the temp HP.
There you go. I don't care if you see the whole map. There's nothing too special. And now you guys can see Basil Thorndusk turns into a special congregation. That is a very
Oh.
that is
We'll be right back.
interesting. Prototype token name. Hmm. And if I double click on it, does it open your character sheet? It does. This is wild, chat. This is honestly crazy. You have unlocked your final form.
Hello, yes. It is
You
I, the
can
special
move them.
It is I, the special congregation. Hello, children. Hello, here I am. I am the special congregation now. I now own the cult. The cult is mine. Don't worry about it, Arturo. I've taken it from you. It's my cult
Oh,
now.
okay.
I'm confiscating your cult until you learn how to be a good boy.
Where does user data? Worlds? Oathbreaker. Not there.
Oh,
This is going to
Basil.
take me a second to fix.
That's okay.
Oh, man. Someone entertain chat.
Hello, chat. I'm here to tell jokes. Would you like to hear a
Oh.
joke?
I want to hear a joke.
One day, Schrodinger and Heisenberg are speeding down the highway in a car, and they get pulled over. And the police officer knocks on the window, and he says to Heisenberg, he's like, "Sir, do you have any idea how fast you were going?" And Heisenberg says, "No, but I can tell you where I was." And then the cop, thinking this is suspicious, decides to search the car. And he goes around to the back, and he opens the back of the trunk of the car. And he says to Schrodinger, he's like, "Sir, did you know there's a dead cat in your trunk?" And Schrodinger says, "Well, now I do."
Did he ever want to search the car?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I have another one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Uh,
Arturo, let's hear it, Basil. Let's hear your joke.
Einstein, Newton, and Pascal are playing hide and seek, and
Mhm.
Einstein's counting, and Pascal takes off running, and Newton takes out a piece of chalk and draws a square box around himself. And Einstein turns around and he says, "Newton, I found you." And Newton says, "No, you found 1 Newton per square meter. You found Pascal."
LOL.
I quit.
That's one of my favorite jokes. I apologize for nothing.
We're so teeny.
In a time.
Oh my gosh. It's an Alan.
Alan.
It's not an Alan.
Oh my God! Why is full body Alan?
I don't
You
know
can
what you're talking about. It's not my fault. It's my fault.
You can see proof that he didn't wear shoes.
Character art, Crown of the Oathbreaker.
Remember that fun
I clicked
fact?
Alan. Where's Basil?
What?
Not in the drive.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Nope.
Oh, dehydrated is a status condition. Interesting.
I guess. Give me 2 seconds and I'll put him in the drive.
Because my brain,
Oh,
my
so's
brain still sees
malnutrition.
Alan. I just clicked to it. Yeah, I'm just remaking your character real quick.
Okay.
What do you call a goose in a suit?
Character art. Ba- 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 ba.
Goot.
What is this crown of the Oathbreaker?
Oh my god.
Why isn't it here? I swear.
I don't
it was
know. I could have sworn it was there too, because otherwise, how do I grab it? How did I populate it
Right?
before?
here. I don't know.
So, for everyone at home, Foundry just recently updated all of its stuff and it switched all of their file system. I love Foundry. They don't do a really good job of migrating people over in as easy. So they moved all of the asset folders to a specific folder that's immutable. So that way, when things are running, there's less issues and things that could happen.
I only have a waist up shot. I never finished.
That's
his
fine.
legs.
That's fine. We don't need that. We don't need that. I just need. I will take that.
Is he like
so-
ergot from the bottom then? It's just like mechanical spider legs.
No, there's just nothing. Just nothingness. Avoid. Just robes. Robes and shoes, mysteriously.
And you, what color did Basil have for their character?
It's a lie. You aren't a paladin.
Very dark
Basil
green.
would be like
What
a
are you talking about? Yes, I
pale,
am. My
sickly
cup says I
green.
am.
like a really gross, sickly, pale necromancer green.
Okay, you're getting that for now. Let's
Oh,
see.
no.
How did I? There's so many wordings popping up. Oh my gosh, fix your shit. Prototype token, appearance. Okay, we've gotten closer. You're still way too large.
I need Doofus back so we could have our dance parties.
Bling, blum, blum, bling, blum, blum, bling, blum, blum, blum.
Oh, you are not a hostile. You are friendly.
Well, depends on your definition.
All right, we're going to.
Some people
Stop.
would probably consider me a hostile. Hopefully not my dear friends that I'm making.
All right, that's what you're gonna look like for now. You're a little smaller than everyone else, but I need to keep things rolling.
Fair enough.
You're just a little guy.
You're not. It's not going to get fixed after session either. It's going to be
It
like this for the rest of
will.
the campaign.
I will fix it. I spent so long making sure everyone was the same size and matched out of their token perfectly. I just have to create a mask and make sure that it sizes correctly. So, alrighty, you guys head up towards the door.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
Upside down, bouncing.
let's
Why am I walking in the
ceiling.
mud?
Inside out.
Why can I not move anyone?
Thank you.
What is happening with the foundry? Foundry,
I was there with you.
fix yourself.
Let's go. Hello.
Party's not moving.
Oh wait, that's not where the
Oh.
door is. This is where the
Wait.
door is.
My bad. Let me go over here. Whoa, Maximus.
As you head it towards where the guards are standing above, let's get this working. Are you gonna work now? No, I can't move you. That is
Oh,
so
damn.
strange.
Let me zoom in.
You're just
where
stuck
am I?
there.
Oh yeah, I had to zoom in a lot to be.
Yes, my bad.
This map,
That's
this map does the Strahd thing where it's like 1 square doesn't equal 5 feet, 1 square equals 20 feet.
oh.
Because it's got many little squares.
Yeah,
Here, I'll
I'd hate when
I'll
they
be
do
right
that.
here. Oh, hold on.
Zoom in, everyone.
There.
This guard steps out to you all and goes, what can I help you with? Oh, hi,
Uh,
Obi. You're hot.
Yes, we are here to see the King of Nangrath. We're here to help. Tell him, Fel.
Oh, right. King sent us out to fetch an idol that was supposedly help out with the creature dealies. Those gargoyle vampire things. We found it.
Okay. Well, I could lead you up there. You were Lord Fell from Gorso, right?
Yes.
And your friend Weaver here. These three are new, though. Are
Yes.
they? Who are they?
Old mercenary friends of mine that I have working with me.
Yep.
Hello.
That's us.
That is us. What a way to describe it.
Yes, known Fell for a number of years. We go way back.
Good deception roll.
God.
Okay. Can I make one argument? It's to either give myself advantage or
Archer, guidance.
Yeah, I was literally like, can I walk up and just be like, pat, pat.
I was like, can I do the deception roll?
I have mentioned before.
It's so funny.
Two things I've mentioned before. One is that I'm very old. I've been around. Two, that I know Fell's uncle. I would hazard to say, perhaps I am not
You didn't know
I'm
me.
certainly not telling the full truth, but maybe we met when you were a kid. I don't know what your life growing up in the Gorso household was like. Perhaps we've crossed paths. So it wouldn't be a full lie. So maybe
Is there an
if we-
argument for advantage? Okay.
You can say no.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
It's like, let me roll.
That's an 8.
Oh my god.
Well,
me roll.
crazy.
Town. I don't know how to help you.
The guard kind of looks you up and down, Basil, and notices you have an air about you. Kind of steps in front and goes, "Are you gonna have a problem here?"
I certainly don't intend to have any problems here.
Steffi?
I'm gonna walk forward. I actually think his old timers is getting to him. My apologies. But we have been traveling with Fell for a while.
Yes, my old man brain strikes again.
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Mine.
Yes.
Great question. Guard number 3.
Yeah.
Well, number 3. Are you sure there isn't any way I could convince you?
Here we go.
There with me.
Look, I'll stay outside if I have to. It's fine.
Arturo looks at
I'll make it
Basil
with the werewolves.
and Sephi like he's on The Office. Like,
I am wearing the Will Tamer tabard.
He stops for a second, eyes the whole party, looks over towards Sephi, brows his brow, and looks over towards you, Fel, and goes, "You're keeping interesting company. You may go." And he takes a step back, and you see him head back inside and immediately start talking to another guard.
could I?
Well, Sephi, it looks like
inside?
you might have gotten us in trouble.
Yeah. Like,
You can absolutely do a little insight to
Vibe
see if you
check?
can pick up anything.
Yeah.
That
like,
they're
are we
talking
in danger
about.
or are they just like sus as hell? 'Cause sus as hell is like, you know.
How's
I'm
an
dead.
apple
I'm
tree?
fucking dead. Not the fucking stop it.
That's a natural 20.
Stop. I'm dead.
25 from Artie.
Yes.
Wow.
Excuse you, I got a 23 with my nat 20.
I know. And yeah.
It exists.
We know. We saw
We
it.
see you.
We
Yes,
saw the
it's
Thomas the
very-
Train
We saw the
Engine.
top. Yeah,
The
we saw the Thomas
23
train.
is very nice.
Thank you for the acknowledgement. I worked very hard. I worked
You
hard for that plus
fucking
3.
daddy all.
Like, why am I getting called out right now? Am I doing something wrong?
You were high, 20.
Both Arturo, Basil, you kind of take a little bit of a listen as you pass by, and you see guard number 3 leaning over to John, and he's like,
He gets a
He
name.
gets the name, but not guard number 3. Wow.
Excuse you, guard number 3 is the name his mother
John
gave him.
is-
He's named after his father, guard number 2.
Wow. Oh, so he's
Um,
not really guard number 3. He's guard the 3rd.
I'm dead.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
the
Okay,
guard, the
okay.
3rd.
He really wanted to be a baker.
Just
AKA.
couldn't do it with that name. Couldn't cut it.
Couldn't do it. Leans over, and you hear him. I think that one's wearing the crown. And you see the other guard kind of look up and go,
Shit.
Oh shit.
we should tell everyone right away. And you see him reach down for a piece of paper and some missive and start frantically writing as the door swings shut. And you guys are able to walk inside now.
We're in
So
danger.
Yeah, we can't stay here very long. We
Yeah.
need to get in, deliver this, and
And
get
get
the
out.
hell out because
Mhm.
they have clocked Sephi your crown.
Do I still have?
I have
They know what it is because it's a big thorny crown on your forehead.
Yeah, we kind of keep forgetting that that's there. We need to stop doing that.
I would hardly say it. It's there. It's glaring
have an
in the
idea.
face.
Yeah.
Go for it.
My hair is very long, and normally I wear it back. So I'm actually going to let it fall over the crown. And in the front, I'm sorry for the character art. I'm so sorry.
I'm not changing
as-
it. You can't make me change
I
it at this
know.
point.
As it falls forward over my face, I'm going to take out the dagger that I have in my pocket and cut bangs over it, so that way it falls over the front of the crown.
Oh, I was just gonna minor illusion over it, but okay.
Yeah, but you have to sustain that. This is
What's that
easier.
mean?
This is true.
It will provide an advantage to hiding the crown, but there still may be some keen-eyed NPCs who pick it up.
I'm also gonna throw a cloak on and put it over my head too, just in case.
That I think is going to. I think that's going to be helpful.
Oh, it
And
won't
you
allow
step
it.
forward into Nangrath, and you see that this town has been decimated. You see these beautiful dwarven infrastructure that has been crushed to rubble. You see as trails of blood kind of lead out from certain houses. It's like you're in Onadbir all over again. You see most people have boards covering up every door and entrance. And in fact, there's people going to and from and boarding up every single window or door that they're able to, creating small fortifications. You see small pikes in the ground as if defending the fronts of buildings. And a few murmuring from the town folk and around, but it's definitely seen better days. And as you arrive, you notice a dwarf trying to lead a baying mule through the village. He kind of walks through and takes a look around, kind of nods his head back and forth, and stops at one of the guards, asks a question, who kind of points him in the right direction. And you see in the center of this larger stronghold that you, Fel, and Weaver know is the location of the king.
Do. Oh, I can't get through.
You have to
help?
open
Oh.
the door.
Oh, is there a door right here?
It was.
Go. Open that door. Yeah.
I fixed it.
Do.
Look at us walking.
Great walking.
Friendship. It's the
I
perfect
love walking
friendship.
simulators.
I
Seppi,
play
are
Death
you
Stranding
coming?
too. I love walking simulators. Standing outside of the stronghold, you see 4 additional guards, and you see the first one look at you and go, "All right," kind of eyes all of you up and down, and goes, "Follow me this way." And he opens the big doors, a big creak giving way as the hinges kind of rub up against the side of the stronghold. And he leads you through, taking.
We should really oil them.
If we had the materials and supplies, we would. And he steps forward to another door and just kind of knocks 3 times, letting you in. And you see sitting in the middle of the stronghold is Lord Nangrath and Captain Forgenhammer. And they take a moment and you see them looking frustrated. And Captain Forgenhammer goes, "Well, if you are, let's attend to this, I guess." And he pivots around, walking beside the Lord, and kind of turns around, looking annoyed at you. As you step forward, the king goes, "Well, how are you doing?"
Well, I suppose I'm doing all right, though you all seem troubled.
Well, it has been quite the time, but we're making do. Captain here has been helpful in getting us through what we need to do. Did you sorry, I've been distracted. You found what you're looking for? Did you find my aide who was looking for a tool that we could use?
We did come across something. Perhaps my friends here can better explain as far as what it can do. I would say probably best not to show this, at least not without everybody safe in a fashion. Yes?
Yes. Back in time, 5 minutes before Sephi and I enter. I'm gonna, before explaining this, before Sephi and I enter, I'm going to very quickly, Sephi, I think.
Sorry, what was that noise again?
Sephi, I think it might be wise to remove the crown before we enter. I think the king seeing it is not going to go well. We can do our best to keep the hood on, but it's got an energy.
Can you get it off of me?
I can, quite easily. Rather easily.
Where's it gonna go?
I mean,
In the
in
box.
my bag.
Oh yeah, sure.
In my bag for now until the box is free.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll put it in the bag.
Yes. Here. And I'm gonna reach up and cast Remove Curse as I lift the crown off your head gently.
You cast Remove Curse. You see as the thorns decouple from Sephi's scalp, releasing it. Basil, as you
Gross.
touch
Yeah.
the crown,
Oh yeah.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I bet I was
As
I
you
was thinking
see
that might happen.
a small bit of blood trickle from the bottom of the thorn and down your arm.
Could this have been something Arturo was looking at so he could cast guidance?
That's a Arturo.
Go ahead, go for it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll throw a
D4.
D4 on there. That brings it to a total of 17.
You hear in your head, Basil. Come on. Let's have some fun. Put me on. Come on. You want power. So no one would ever think little of you ever again.
Well, I don't care what people think of me. Do you really think that that's you? Oh, darling, that's so sweet that you think that that's my big problem that I have. No, I think I'm quite all right. I already have a Dark Master.
Mm.
Damn.
Jesus!
I don't need a second one, darling.
Oh,
And
my-
I obviously say this like in my head to the person
Yeah.
speaking to me.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying it out
Yeah.
loud, but like,
yeah.
darling, I
But
already have
damn.
a Dark Master.
Don't worry. In time, I'll find what makes you tick. What makes you really yearn. Perhaps I should have a talk with this Dark Master myself. And you feel the pull of it trying to encourage you to put it on, but you are resisting it.
Yeah.
Right.
I will say rather than
Why does this
handing
crown
it to
sound like
Sephi,
me?
I will stick it in my bag rather than hand it to Sephi.
Okay.
Because I know that Sephi's already been influenced by it once. And he'll
Mhm.
even say that. You've already been influenced by it once. We'll keep it here.
Oh, no. I didn't fail the Constitution checks. When I
Well,
put it on
I don't-
willingly for Alan.
Oh, Basil doesn't know that. He assumes you've been influenced.
I'm gonna look at you or look at Basil and be like, "You really think I was that easily influenced by that thing? Ew."
Oh, right. Oh.
It doesn't do a very good job. It's not very
No.
convincing. But
It couldn't take over anyways. Because of reasons. Other
Yes.
types.
still.
Freeze a crowd.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know that he's there. Because
It's just fun.
Well,
when I say because of reasons, I just tap my head. Can't get in if there's no room.
well, let's go on. Let's go on in. And I'll usher us in. And then back forward in time. You see this idol thing. You look at it, you become entranced. That is what the idol does.
Captain crosses their arm and go, well, show it.
Artie.
I'm afraid you've misunderstood.
No,
I
he
don't
wants
think I've
to become
misunderstood at
entranced.
all.
Well, I prefer to not become entranced. I don't think we should open the box.
We should definitely not open the box.
We don't know you. You could be lying. Shut.
I look at the party.
I'm like, Fel is going to. He's like, I've learned that what they say is probably the truth, so I'm going to grab some fabric to like
Mhm.
cover my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put a hand over my eyes.
I think Artie, you and I
Go
would
on.
be fine.
I think we'll be fine too. But you know,
If
this
we
would be
don't
the day
synchronize
that I roll
today.
like 2 nat ones. So
Okay.
Artie will
So
close
give me
his.
the box.
Yeah, Artie will close his eyes. He'll. Yeah, if you want, you can hold it, Sephi. And Artie
Artie,
will
if
just.
I don't say anything in the next few minutes, snap me out of it.
Absolutely. I would love to do. This is what I would love to do. Arturo
Pop
is
off.
going to also try to cover his eyes, just to kind of. I mean, if he's not sure if that alone will work, to be honest, but he will be with the Sephi there, like opening the box, and if he can resist, he'll count to like 20. in his head, and then he'll close it. So like he'll open it enough to like see the effect, like, you know, like everyone can feel the effect if they see it, and then after 20 seconds or after he counts 20, he'll close it.
But all of you are covering your eyes, right?
Yes.
I am not.
Not so. Okay, Sevi, make me a Constitution saving throw. I made something else earlier. Fuck off. I don't remember.
Oh, can I
I
give
make
you
things up all
guidance?
the time.
Because we are doing
think-
this plan.
I think it was charisma.
Yeah, you absolutely.
It was a
Yeah.
charisma
Can.
save.
Oh, it's a charisma save? Shoot.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I can look at this.
Yeah.
Make it a
because-
charisma save.
It was a charisma because we had to like resist the
Mm-hmm.
call of it.
Mm.
So I'll give you
Well,
guidance.
if you have
Sophie.
control over this, I'm going to see what it feels like.
16.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the save was, but
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither.
if I had to guess, it was a 15. But honestly, that's up to you because I don't have time to roll back the tapes, dude.
It was either 15 or 18. You open up the box, Artie.
28.
Sephi Feld, you are not infected by it, and you see Captain Forge kind of look over and go, "Well, that didn't do shit. Well, come on, this is. I don't feel anything." And he kind of like bumps the king, and the king just stands there frozen, and he goes,
He does.
this." He looks over to you. Do they know what I'm saying?
Nope, not a single word.
I said, "Don't they works on idiots?"
Wouldn't say it's intellectually based, more charismatic.
Bit of willpower.
Okay.
It's
Willpower.
like it's calling to you almost from the way it's been described. Though I can't say it
But
was in a
there's
good
four
way.
of us, and it worked.
Wait. Question above table. When we first saw it, we, even though Artie and I weren't affected, there was a bunch of eyes like Pride from not Final Fantasy, Full Metal Alchemist. Did that happen again?
Yeah, these eyes kind of appear, creating this like aura, looking down on everyone. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the
Well,
thing.
Oh. those come with
Okay.
the box. Hmm.
looks like half effective. Could be useful. All right, close it. Let's bring back the idiot.
He closes it.
So the box
This
is
the captain
voyeuristic.
talking
Okay.
about the king.
The
The
king,
box.
That's
the king
crazy.
kind of. Did you show it? And the captain looks over and goes, Yes, they showed that. You were very affected by it. So we know
What,
it
you're not gonna
works.
tell me what you called him?
I called him Lord Nangrath. As his proper
Yes.
title.
You absolutely called him Lord Nangrath.
The
Oh,
Lord kind of looks back and forth and goes, Okay, so we have this and we can, what? Put it out in the streets? Is it how are we going to use this?
I would imagine that it'd need to be aimed in a direction that the creatures will see it. But
Yeah.
your soldiers and townsfolk need to not be looking that way or have some way to shield their eyes of some sort. I suppose if it's facing onwards to the approaching, let's say, army, then they have their backs to it. They should not be affected, but that would require them to not look back.
Got it. So we can use it to defend the northern wall while we focus. I've got it. All right. All right. So, do you know if it works on gargoyles?
Well, we haven't tried it on one yet.
All right. Well, during the night, gargoyles attack. Or during the day. Pretty much any time, actually. Gargoyles attack. And then at night, people just disappear. Could be
That's-
gargoyles, although
That's probably the vampires.
Or whatever they are.
Or wouldn't they just be
Um,
really active at night? I don't. Anyway. All right.
We could take this off your hands. Can you grab what's his name? Oh, Nana. What's your name?
Phil.
Peter?
What are we looking for?
I can you grab Tinier and
Oh.
make sure that we have everything? And he goes, yeah, I'll grab Tinier. He pulls out a cigar, lights it, and starts taking a puff and goes, anything else I can help you all with?
Y'all,
No, just thinking about Captain Intinier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go get the magic. Who's what it? And he walks off to go get Tinier, the magician.
I lean over to Felly and Artie. We need to retain this box.
Yeah, we can give you the item. We need this box, bro. Unless what if we
If you just cover the thing up, does it work?
Yeah, just throw like a sheet over it.
I don't know if that works. Maybe it needs to be a thick sheet.
When Tinier gets in, I'm sure
So
he'll have
know.
something
Okay.
to wrap it up. Yes. As
do need
far
that
as information for your bowspell,
Yes.
Tinier might be able to help. I'm sure a little. I could do some more digging if you're looking for any more work. I would mind some help looking for my son, Odric and Yarick.
Trick.
A second son.
Sons.
Yes.
Or is the name Odric and Yarick? Like one long name.
Yarick's my youngest son. He was one to disappear in the night. When Odric returned from Onedbeer after the crown was placed on the new queen's head, he came back with a Primal, Ranol, to be wed. I gave them some tools that they needed to go find Yarick, and Odric is yet to return. If you could help us, we could see what we can do. And as he says that, someone walks in and strides across. You see a guard stride across the room and whisper into the king's ear. And you see his eyes kind of light up with intrigue. He goes, thank you. And the guard walks off again. If you don't mind helping and staying around, that is.
Looks
I
like
know what the
Birdie.
god said.
Okay.
You're gonna see if Fel judges this as.
I like all the
Does
players
Fel-
going.
Kavika
This
knows.
seems odd.
Kavika knows.
But that's
I'm not
Fel.
sure Fel knows. I don't
that's
think
some
Fel could
bullshit.
perceive that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Fel doesn't know. I suppose I could look into Yorick's disappearance. It would be a shame if your line ended with you, wouldn't it?
Nangrath is getting quite small. A lot of the people that used to live here have moved to the sounds. Am I okay? Have moved to the towns south of here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose if he can help fix my bow, I would be obliged to stay until that was completed, in a manner.
May I
Yes.
play the devil's advocate for a moment?
Of
Each
course.
day we remain not heading in the direction of the arcane tower is another day that the curse persists.
This is true. I do suppose we need to help get rid of that curse. Hmm.
I would argue the curse is a larger problem.
Hmm. Yes. Oh, then I suppose we should be off. Farewell.
Are you sure you're just going at least talk to Tamia to see if we can help you with your bow?
Well, I suppose that people at the Arcane Tower can also help me with the bow. Yes?
Indeed.
Oh,
I'm sure of it. If that is your decision, then
It's up to the group.
then it is so.
It's up to the group. It's not just one. Bertie, I'm having a little trouble hearing you, my friend. I fear you may be muted.
or your
I feel
familiar
someone-
has
You know, my
unplugged
cat.
your mic.
Yeah, my cat.
Your
Like,
familiar has
blocked?
cast silence
Yeah.
upon you.
So I didn't even know, and I had to be like, "Am I?" I had to look around my cat and look at her. She is planted. She's not moving from that spot. Anyway, I was saying maybe we should discuss. Maybe we'll make our decision after we discuss as a group.
Yes, I think that would be wise.
I want to use detect thoughts on the king. Not delving deep, just the surface thoughts.
You use detect thoughts, and you get a lot of emotions. He has grief towards losing his sons. He has yearning and want to get you on this mission. And there is a third bit in there that is thinking of other solutions.
I'm going to relay this information telepathically, individually to each person.
Don't we have the group chat?
Felly's not part of that.
Oh yeah, I could have totally cast that on the way. Damn, I didn't do that. That's my bad.
He also, on a surface level, he's thinking of a trinket that he gave his son, a stone armband-like trinket.
Oh. Hot.
No.
Armband.
Armband like a torque.
Maybe
Can I use a torque and be like, is there one nearby?
not nearby.
Oh man. Not even within a mile? Damn.
I'll step forward. Your Excellency? I don't know what they call him here.
Majesty.
Lord is fine.
Or
My lord. Get on one knee if you must, but I don't want to push.
Not happening. How long ago has it been since your sons disappeared?
About a week ago. At this point, I think.
Any
Shortly after this one came through.
identifying, I don't know, path, trail, any idea in which they would have taken said sons?
I think they would have head towards let me go back to the map. Because I know where things are there. They would have headed towards Fort Blackfell to deal with the gargoyles.
Do I know what if that's heading in the direction of the Arcane Tower or the opposite direction?
The Fort Blackwell, is north. The Arcane Tower is deeply south.
Very
Oh,
much so.
damn.
Yes, this
Damn.
would be going in the opposite direction that we
No.
ultimately need to go in.
That being said, it is quite a travel to the Arcane Tower. If we return with said sons, or at least news of sons, would you provide us with a faster form of travel to get to the southern portion of the land?
Yes, you have a magician. Perhaps this magician has a teleportation circle.
Good point.
We could ask,
Holy
we could also
stores.
reach out to the Royal Hunting Lodge that is nearby to see if they have any
Horses.
horses, per se. In Sephi, when they say Royal Hunting Lodge, the hairs on your neck stand up.
I don't know why. That's the problem, because that's not my backstory.
Eyes emoji?
I will send you a message.
Oh,
Cool.
eyes emoji?
I love when I get messages from the DM mid-game.
So, we're helping
Do they
out.
have... Got it. Do either of your sons have any magical items, appendages, like a magical eye, what have you, sending stone,
Ah,
No,
something that we
nothing.
can use to track them?
no, I don't think they do. Unfortunately, we are a modest town.
Okay. I look over at the others. It might be worth our time to go and explore this.
If you say so.
I think it's a good idea.
And telepathically, I let them know that one of the sons was recently given something that looks like a torque,
Oh yeah. If I use this torque,
which we would need.
the torque that I have can sense when another one is within 30 miles.
It's definitely not within 30 miles right now.
Yeah, so maybe we could use it once we
Interesting.
get closer to our destination.
Okay. In this case, I turn to the... Are we fine with this?
I am.
I'm fine either way, as long as I get my bow.
My lord, you have yourself a deal. Faster form of travel. And we would like lodging for tonight so that we can rest before we go on this mission.
That can be arranged. I don't have a token for this guy. That can be arranged for whatever you need. Yes. And as he says that, Captain Forgenhammer walks back in with a small, sprightly fellow, kind of all covered in this big cape and hood, just dragging along the floor, hobbling back and forth. The captain goes, "All right, this is Tania the magician," and he pulls back the hood, and you see there is this kid, like maybe 18 years old, but very small, dwarf, kind of awkward looking, and he hobbles and goes, "That's right. I could help with whatever you're looking for. I've heard you had a idol. If you give it here, I have it. Hold on." And he lays down his big backpack on. He kind of puts it down. You see him just kind of dive into his backpack and pull out this raggedy cloth, mixed with some this old tattered towel, and goes, "Put it in here, and I'll make sure that it's safe."
How long have you been a magician in this?
My whole life, I was born for this. I was born to be a magician.
Where did you study?
life studies. You study with life.
I'm
Pardon
gonna
me,
put my
student.
hand over Basil's mouth before he says something really insulting. Remember,
He's-
not everybody learns from books or from
He's-
patrons.
He's a child.
And
How much life
there-
has he lived?
you never know what anybody's gone through.
He pulls out a tattered wand with a frog tied to it. And he goes, "Hey, and this is my wand of polymorph. I just made it myself."
Never mind. I give up. I'm gonna walk away.
Did you say it
Arcana
was a
check.
wand of Pottermore?
Arcana check. I know how to cast polymorph. Arcana check on that bitch.
Go for it.
$26.
You look at it, and it is a wand of polymorph. He
It
has
is.
actually created a wand of polymorph. But instead of the typical 7 charges, it seems to only have 1 charge. It's just not well made.
So he can use it once and then it's useless.
Yes.
Excellent.
There's so many
Um,
things rolling.
All right.
I am
This is not my problem. This is not our problem. Take it. Take the thing and
Artie, do you hand
Eh.
off the idol?
Your familiar has muted you again.
I'm nervous too, honestly.
just let him have it.
Okay.
Just give it to him.
Just gonna open it. I mean, we'll cover it up so that
Okay.
Arturo can
You see-
safely.
You see as
Open it.
Tenier grabs the cloth, kind of like wraps it over. You see as it kind of like pokes through one of the holes, and the towel kind of like looks down for a second, peeking, like covers it back up, and then holds it under his armpit and goes, "Okay, thank you. I can move this around, and Captain, we'll put it where we talked about. For you all, stay away from the north wall, and if you do, close your eyes. Okay,
Okay. All right.
we're going to put a sign out so people know too. So we're being ethical."
Very
Oh,
good.
by the way, are you the one I'm supposed to talk to about my bow?
You had the big magical bow, eh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, let me see, please. Oh, I should probably put this down. Then he goes to put it down, kind of fumbles it for a second before putting it into the bag.
They really just let anyone be a magician these days.
This town is doomed, y'all. Doomed.
Yeah, they are cooked.
They're
Are,
yeah.
are they for real? They're cooked.
Party
Well, no, they're not,
let it
because
go,
the
let it go.
Yeah.
No, they're
We
not
tried.
because
Not my
the
problem.
the
Not my
one
problem.
guard isn't the baker. He's a guard.
You're right. Sir Guard the
So they're
Third.
not cooked.
He's actually a guard.
Yes.
It's in his long
I'm
line.
gonna take the box
No,
from
Just need a guard to
from
be,
Artie.
We just need a butcher and a
Give me the
candlestick
box.
maker.
Oh, did you have something? I
Oh, I was going to just present him with the bow.
Oh,
And
yes, the bow.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Yes, this is definitely a bow. It's lots of craftsmanship. Where did you get this from? This is not normal craftsman.
Well, I fucked a lion and he gave it to me.
I look over at you
Brother.
because I did not know this information. I said, Sammy? Fucking really?
Is that for real?
Ugh. I'm gonna punch him again the next time I see him.
I'm shook.
You can just see the kid get on. Captain Fortune Hammer go, okay, strange crew. If you leave it with me, I'm sure I could do something with it. Yeah. I
would
could
very
repair
much
it. I
like you
mean,
to yes, I need this repaired.
as you could tell, I'm still getting my footing. I was training under my mother, but she was taken in the middle of the night, and so I'm all that's left. So I can definitely repair it.
And he's going to brush his hand against the side of the kid's cheek and then just put a finger under his chin. Just like, it would mean a lot if you would fix this for me.
Yeah, I could do that, sir.
Perfect.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I
Seb's
need you
like,
This is
to do your
Basil's
best.
If you leave it with me, I'll do what I can. I promise. I could. I'm sure I could tie something to it. Maybe find some. That Gorsa. He was looking for a unicorn hammer. Perhaps maybe if I could find the unicorn, I could probably tie that to the edge of it to give it the back of that magic charge. But if I can't find the unicorn, then I'll have to use, I don't know, maybe some human or something. But we'll figure it out.
Did you say another Gorso?
Yes, they're at the town over.
Yes.
I know you are part of them. Your daddy, grandfather,
Oh shit.
uncle.
Uncle.
Oh no.
You may have met my cousin.
They were scoping the outside of the Thorn Woods, looking for this the unicorn or something. I told him it was hearsay. No one has ever seen that. That's like a fake creature. Fake creatures don't exist here.
oh,
I think the
According
fame
to
might be
some.
closer than you think.
He kind of looks down at your legs. Well, no one's ever been to the Favrum. That I know for certain.
I
That's
love
a story
how
for another time.
I love how he's looking at him like right, and I'm over here like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, see if you can repair this. And it would mean a lot. I'm sure you have it in you.
He pulls out his wand of polymorph and goes, "Well, I made this. I can make that. Let's go." And he kind of grabs it haphazardly, kind of just shoves it into his backpack. And he goes, pulls it back over his shoulder, and goes, "Well, I have lots to do, little time. If that's all, Captain." Yes. Go, boy. All right. Talio. And he runs. You see him like awkwardly run and shuffle again.
These poor people are so doomed.
I don't think I'm getting that bow back.
No, I don't think you are. I think you should have waited
Damn.
till we got to the arcane tower.
Yes.
Damn, that's
It's a
unfortunate.
possibility.
I wonder if Sam has another one.
Another magical bow that he got
That was
from a dead
offered.
dragon.
In exchange for people? Dead people.
Still people. As a necromancer, I would argue still people. As someone who is
Guess I'll just have to ask.
someone who's questionably maybe a little undead, I would argue people.
I'll just have to ask him again.
Well,
Turn a favor.
Yes, I'm sure you'll have so much fun with that.
the captain looks over to the king and goes, "Is there anything I can help with?" And the king goes, "Yes, find them a place to stay for the night. They're going to head to Fort Blackwell to deal with the gargoyle and look for my son." And you see the captain kind of just eye the king. "All right. Come this way." And he leads you off to a room.
Okay.
He'll lead you to a house that's empty, that was fully furnished, ready for someone else. But the person who lived there no longer lives there anymore. You see artifacts of friends and family. And this person is no longer there.
With us.
Presumably taken. The captain walks you and goes, All right. Well, you could sleep here for the night, and if you need anything, just don't. And he walks out and closes the door.
I look over at Basil and I pull out the box.
Yes, let's
The
put it
crown.
in there. Yep, and I stick it in the box.
And I fucking close it.
You
There we
all
go.
feel as it gets put into the box that the feeling of corruption dwindle a little bit.
But
And I throw it into my pack. After wrapping some rope around it so the lid doesn't come off.
wise.
We're not taking chances on this.
And are you guys taking a long rest and spending the night here?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I will keep watch
Keep watch. Okay.
for some time.
I'll switch off with you after 4 hours. I only have trance.
Oh, good. Because I actually need 2 rests.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, do I have
all-
something? Do I have something fun? Where are the items?
I get all of my
you
spell
too.
slots back.
Oh, no.
You all take a good long rest.
We're level 9, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
I really like how it tells you what you get back. That's kind of cool. They're
Look at
they're
all
they're like on the
slots.
precipice of making Foundry like amazing. It's just in a weird state right now. Lord Fell,
Yeah.
on your shift, you hear a soft little humming. And as you where were you watching? Are you outside of the house looking around? Are you in the house just looking at the door?
I would assume that this house has windows that I could be watching out of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, just sitting by the window.
As you're by the window, you see it start to rain. But what catches your attention is that it seems to be raining these like red sunflowers. And in the middle of the street that you're looking at, you see a small girl in a flowy white dress holding a basket. And they kind of teeter back and forth as they look around. And they kind of clock around towards your window, Fel. And they just wave a little bit.
I attempt to reach out with telepathy.
You make a connection.
Have we met before?
Oh, I do miss my admirer.
So if
Not
this is
again.
you, I'm afraid that I have killed 3 of you before.
Yes. My poor Fina.
So, tell me, if I said the name Blister, how would you feel?
Look at you getting all smart. And you see as the little girl on the street curls a smile that's just a little too large for their face and fangs appear.
You're not the only one with a few new tricks, you know. And he's going to summon up his packed weapon into his hand.
Now, no need to be naughty.
Oh, then you don't know me very well.
In fact, someone told me you'd be here. Seems like you're not making a lot of friends.
I have made companions. I suppose you could call them friends. But now, who told you that I would be around?
Like my daughters, I too like games. Though mine are a little bit more treacherous. I won't tell you how I know what I know, and you'll hand over the crown. We can go back to living on peacefully. I don't need to kill all of you.
I suppose you don't. But I do know that somebody wants you dead.
You see the child on the street get noticeably tense as you mention this. Yes, but they're not a problem. It won't be a problem.
Well, then if they're not going to be a problem, why do you seem so concerned?
Because, unlike them, I don't want to see the whole world consumed into a void of nothingness. At least on that, you and I align.
Is that what
I
he's
just want to
planning?
I just want to make it my own image prettier. I do like the new flowers, and you see as they walk through, and these snapping flowers kind of nip at their fingers. They're pretty.
And yet, like you, they have teeth.
Sorry, I made all the inappropriate jokes in my head. And I'm like, not this character. Laurencia wouldn't. They kind of smile, baring their teeth at you. So, tell me, Fel, if you know about this special benefactor, then does that mean you're helping them? Do you too want to see the world fall into nothing? Are you that upset at the world?
Upset at the world? Why would I be upset at the world? I have someone who put their faith in me. Someone who felt they could trust me. And isn't that such a great feeling to have? Do you have anybody that trusts you? Or do they just fear you?
Fear is a powerful weapon. And I think you, unfortunately, are a tool. And tools are meant to be used.
I'm sure I am. Or I'm sure right now that's the way I'm perceived. But I get stronger. I gather more power. And perhaps I could be something more than just a tool.
What is it you want?
Well, as I told you, I want power. Very simple.
Well, I'll give you a heads up. Because I'm interested in you now. I'll be here. Well, I won't, but parts of my army will be here to confiscate the crown from Sephi. And tomorrow by noon. If you're not here, then I'll have assumed you've moved on. And the chase will commence yet again. Although you have let slip where you are headed, and I've gone ahead and taken care of the arcane tower. So, this has been a fun chat, hasn't it? You should get some rest. And they take one step, and as they step, they just turn into a bunch of petals. And as you see the petals settle on the ground, everything fades. The rain comes back, and you see as the flowers turn to just puddles of water again, and the image of the girl is gone.
Oh, at least she gommaged herself.
So hard to make any they've ruined all flower references.
Well, that's going to make it difficult to sleep. Sephi, are you taking over the watch?
Has it been 4 hours?
Sure.
I assume it's been 4 hours.
Well,
Yes. Why?
And I'm going to telepathically talk to you in your head, because now I'm worried. Well, I'm worried people are listening. I just had a conversation with a small girl.
That's all you have to say. Let me guess.
For real.
Queen Regent.
Precisely.
Oh, hell no.
She says she's already dealt with the arcane tower.
Well, then,
Is that
Mhm.
true?
over the past
I don't.
24 hours, the only people who have known about that plan were the 3 in the throne room plus the guards that were there and ourselves. And I doubt that Basil would want any harm to come to the Arcane Tower, seeing as that would be his home base.
She also
she's
mentioned. Yes, she also mentioned that if I'm not here around noon, she'll assume I moved on. So she is
went with
watching.
you.
I'm not sure. She said she's interested.
What does she want at noon tomorrow from you?
I assume she wants to kill me. Considering that we did in her daughters. Or at least, I'm still not entirely sure how that works out. That's besides the point. She mentioned she was... Well, that she had an army that was going to be on its way.
Noon tomorrow. I think y'all can get some rest, but we should head out at dawn's first light.
We'll see how this sleep goes.
I'm sure Artie cuddles really well, so maybe you could get some cuddles out of him and fall asleep faster.
Watching Kate's face there was fucking phenomenal. Wait, what? Me? What?
What?
Whoa.
Am I there? What the fuck? I thought I
No, we're
was-
having this whole conversation telepathically.
Okay. Oh, Arturo doesn't know what he doesn't know.
I love you, Kate.
Yes, I suppose it's not going to be Fitz that would be up for cuddles right now. Wonder about Sam Weaver.
I mean, he did seem kind of offended that you hadn't hit on him yet.
Maybe I can give him some comfort. And Fel walks off that way.
I'm gonna go resume sitting in whatever chair Fel just vacated.
You sit down. Well, the Weaver kind of moves a little bit. Sees you, it kind of goes, kind of falls back asleep.
One of those.
Yeah. Steffi, as you sit down in the chair, and some time passes. I'm going to need Artie and Fel, if you could take off your headphones for a little bit.
Wait, then why
and
does
I
Ev get to
will-
keep theirs?
And I will thumbs up when you're good. Steffi,
Shook.
I do get to keep mine, right?
you do.
Okay.
Steffi, you sit there for a while before looking outside. You see this green umber kind of take over. This defying gravity green just
Oh my god.
paints the whole town. A small light kind of shines down on Basil, that kind of wakes you up. And you both feel your stones tremor a little bit.
That's uncomfortable.
As always.
And you both hear a voice connecting all three of you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Been a while.
Indeed.
I was the one who gave you your last contract.
Yes. Do you have something new for us?
No, I'm concerned.
About.
Aye.
You guys need to be safe and careful and get the fuck out of there. You guys
We
are
intend.
way too close to the lodge. And Zephy,
The
when they
lodge.
say the lodge, it reminds you of a note that you got back in episode like 2 or 3 that
That's a
said
good
we are
thing.
watching you, and it said the lodge.
That's right, I did get that note. I forgot about it.
There's
And it had a
me.
symbol of a torch on it.
Green Star Hunters. That's what I'm going to call them. The lodge is not for hunting animals.
It's for hunting us.
Yes. And they do know us, or know of us.
They've been tracking some of your movements. You're familiar with the Order of the Eternal Light?
Of course.
Yeah, who doesn't know them? Annoying.
Yeah, so they actually still exist. There.
How many? What?
I can't.
How many
I-
in number?
I don't know. We don't typically go around there because they smite us to death. Last person we sent there didn't return. So I just want to do a quick ping and say, GTFO, please.
You try getting these people to listen to a word you say and take it seriously.
Basil. On that note, actually, it seems that the Queen has taken care of, and I use air quotes, the Arcane Tower.
What is that?
I don't know what that means, but I assume not good.
No, that's in fact not. That can't, in fact, be good. I don't see a realm in which that is good. Shit. Well, okay.
I have to go. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just needed to let you know that that place is not good. And now there's been an order for horses there. And the Queen has sent out to different armies, dispatched to different places. We need an order go out to the Arcane Tower. Looks like they're sending a small army that way. They're sending an army out to you guys as well as Dangrath.
How did they find this out?
Apparently, the King of Nangrath was looking at alternative options to secure their safety.
And turned to the fucking Fae. Of course. Morons. Idiots. Imbeciles. Not the point. Not the time. So we need to figure out something else that we can do. We have armies coming from multiple directions, and we have... So, to what degree has our cover been blown? Because I've managed to get through 150 years, over 2 centuries, without being detected.
Well, you were doing really good. Up until Nangrath, it kind of went really fast. They know where you are. Up until there, they weren't tracking you. You went into the Shadow Realm and disappeared. It seemed like you guys just popped back up on the map randomly. They didn't know where you went. If you guys were to, I don't know, vanish and find another route, they would probably lose you again. Okay. If you stay in Nangrath, they're at least looking for you there now. I can't tell you what to do. I don't know the best option. I just wanted to let you know that the lodge is a few miles from you, and I wanted you to have that information before you made a choice that ended in us not being able to bring back the Dark Star.
No, it's good you told us. All right, we need to leave.
I'm going to.
We can't. I knew we should have left. And I said we should have left.
Yes,
Thank you for your time. And you'll feel the connection disappear as I bring back the other two.
Go to bed. Waking people up. We gotta go. We need to go. Cut away for Artie. I'm waking people up.
I wish you could have heard me.
We gotta go.
Cursing. Oh no, sorry.
3FL?
Not yet.
What happened?
Okay, waking people up. We gotta go.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta go. We gotta get out of Nangrath. We cannot go towards that lodge. We have to.
We can't?
If we could lose them in the forest.
What are you talking about?
Thornwood.
What's happening right now?
There are several armies coming this way.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Not just the one that we knew about.
Damn,
no,
that's unfortunate.
Armies are approaching from multiple directions.
What about my bow?
What about your bow, Fel?
Damn, we don't have 10 minutes.
Way out.
We don't have 10 minutes for me to do telepathic blood. Fuck.
We need to disappear.
Did we take a full long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just use my spell slot to cast this damn spell. I think I can do that. Yeah.
We can steal the bow on the way out, but we need to disappear. I think our best bet is to go into the Thornwood.
Oh, I hate doing that, actually.
Into the Thornwood?
Who the fuck are you?
Sam Weaver.
Sam!
Sam Weaver. Shit,
Oh,
I
right.
keep
We
forgetting
forgot
we
you
have
were.
an NPC.
You really need to, announce yourself. We were very nervous. Okay, we're very jittery right now.
The
Yes,
king walks it up.
Well,
For
yes,
real.
Sam, into the Thornwood. That is our best chance at disappearing. We need
I
to
need to get
lose
that
the
bow
people
fixed.
after us. People who
Was that
want
All
what
of
we
us.
have.
Okay.
I need to get that bow fixed.
Steal it on the way out.
Let's steal it on the
Hopefully
way
he'll
out.
have it
That's fine.
fixed.
Either
But, yes,
you
we'll
could
steal
steal
it
it on the way
on-
out. Are you guys headed to Fort? You guys want to go to the Thornwell, so we're not going to the Black Belt to
I
go
mean,
hunt
it
for
goes.
No.
The fort is right up against the Thornwoods. Regardless, we do need to get that torque. And then we need to find the next place we need to go because the Arcane Tower is now compromised.
Yes. Okay. So that was all right. That I knew.
Well, even doubly so.
Yes.
Apparently, the king reached out to them as well.
So we can't go to the Arcane Tower. We can't.
He was exploring
Can't
other
stay
options,
here.
apparently.
And reached out to the fucking Fae. Because God
What?
forbid a king listen to any sound advice that anyone's ever going to give them.
The Faye?
Queen Lyrencia? Presumably. The queen who is on her way here?
Oh, that Faye.
He is Fae.
She is, though. And,
Yes,
and
we're dealing with two factions of Fae. Whatever. Not the point at the moment. We need to disappear. Our best bet is to go into the Thornwood.
Okay.
And to go
Fine.
now.
Okay.
Let's grab
Uh,
that bow, get that torque, and disappear.
Do you want me to head off in a different direction to try to lure them off your track?
I
much
don't think it's
information?
safe for you.
I was
You
going to
know,
say, how
they-
much information do you know about us?
Yes.
I met the three of you yesterday. So we've not had a lot of in-depth conversations. I know that you're scary, pointing at Sephi. Points at Basil, goes, I don't want to die and see you when I wake up. Points at
Oh,
Basil. And like, so Artie goes,
Wow.
and you started a cult.
Damn.
Fell
That is
here
the one thing you know.
just wants a bow.
Okay.
Oh, you think that's the one thing Fel wants?
For real.
You think that's the one thing Fel wants?
Can I
You
have a,
think that's the one
if
thing
we're
Fel
talking this long, I'm gonna go ahead and just start ritual casting telepathic bond and put everybody here
Yes.
in a group chat,
You can,
including
you can.
Fel, including Sam, all of us,
And
and of
Fitz.
course Fitz. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I could head south, try to get them off your scent. See what happens. Or head east towards Vordani. Perhaps you could escape that way.
If you could lead them towards the Vordani, that might cause enough conflict to.
That
keep
would
them off
hopefully
our
keep
trail.
you more safe.
Vordani are excellent fighters, and I'm sure they would be more than willing to welcome me back in.
Back.
Kind of
Yes.
holds out his Vordani ripper. That
Y-
big, long
yes.
knife,
In-
and goes,
Yes.
yes, I came here looking for a Swordbreaker. A hero of legend. Someone that we look up to.
The name of Drawl.
That's the one.
You know a Swordbreaker.
Well,
Well,
you. Who knows
know
where he was
him.
spirited off to? The Queen
know.
Regent is not the kindest individual in the world.
I'll continue my hunt and help you out. It's the least I could do for Fel. Is it a deal?
Thank you.
Gross.
A deal. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your assistance.
My pleasure.
And hopefully you find Draw before someone else does.
Yes, try not to die. After all,
Thank you.
you wouldn't want me bringing you back, would you?
No, nope, wouldn't. And he walks outside, and as he steps out the door, he casts Major Illusion, and you see the 5 of you wrapped in cloaks headed out behind him.
Oh yay!
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, he's
Love that.
quite useful.
Love that, Valley. Valley, you did good.
And I'm going to remove your access, Arturo.
Oh man.
All right, let's
I
grab
feel like
that.
this was the GM's way of getting rid of an NPC. That way he didn't have to keep voicing him and forgetting
Brother.
that he existed.
I
One,
know that's right.
this is a good plan. 2,
It is a good plan.
fuck off.
This is a good plan.
No, it's
Well,
I'm
he's-
fully
Three.
on board. This is a good
He's
plan.
still part of the group chat for an hour, so at least we
Yeah,
kind of
so
can
things-
keep tabs with him. Yeah, in case anything.
If shit hits the fan.
Sorry, you just hear dialogue of him flirting with Belle, his Major Illusion.
Like,
Do not flirt with him in the group chat. I swear for God. I swear for God.
fucking
Because we will all be able to hear that shit.
His AI
I
boyfriend.
didn't even get to sleep with him.
Sorry.
I'm dead.
And you all are heading off out of the town to the Thornwood. Is-
Yes.
I'm assuming there's a broken down. I remember seeing a broken down wall against some woods when we had the other map.
Yeah,
Is that
there's places to walk in and out. They have lost their security. They are struggling.
Am I leaving behind my bow?
I thought we
Are
were
you gonna
trying
go try to grab
I
it?
thought we were gonna go try to grab it. In the...
Yeah. Go
I
wake
think we
up
should
the
have
magician.
Fitz grab it.
Yeah. I
Oh
agree.
yes, because Fitz is very good at stealing and sneaking.
And I will
Fitz is very
guide
good at
them.
sneaking.
I will guide her.
Because Fitz is not here, I'm going to say they are able to go in and grab it without too
Okay.
much of a hitch. They
Hooray!
probably would have made some rolls, but you're getting lucky. They are able to grab it and take it
Right.
back. You can see that he has already started to tape newt legs to the bow.
I don't know what he's doing. Okay.
Is it working or is it like
Still not fixed.
Well,
It's-
oh great, okay. Well, we tried.
I'll have a conversation with that kid when he's older.
BRB.
And you head out through the Thornwoods. Now I need to look at something
Oh.
real quick. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. And then I need to pull up this one here. Click on this. You start to head through the brambles of the aptly named Thornwoods, which are very challenging to traverse. The woods are eerily silent, and you hear this jarring roar from animals that pierce the silence from afar. You get the sense of being hunted hangs in the air. And I need everyone to make me a perception check.
God damn it.
I would like to proceed.
I could do some
Uh,
perceiving.
Do I have that? Please,
Do you-
didn't
do
I
you-
didn't
do
I
you-
take that?
do you
Didn't I
need-
take that?
Do you need some help?
I I
Excuse
don't
me.
because I cast guidance on myself.
Oh, perfect. I'll cast guidance on myself as well.
Because perceiving is not one of my strong suits.
I don't think my thing
Oh.
rolled, did it?
It did. I got
It-
you.
It did? Okay, well, I didn't see what I rolled.
You said perception?
Yes.
Yes, I saw 13 for you, Arturo.
Okay, damn, that sucks.
I got a 10.
And I don't actually know how to
I
use
got a
that
7.
spell, so we're just gonna roll that first. Yep, that tracks.
Oh, damn.
already
I don't
gave
even
some
think my.
guidance.
You know what? My even getting 4 is not gonna do anything on this guidance check. I'm gonna get a 1 anyway. Oh. 10.
Damn.
DC was
3
19.
tens.
Damn. Who all got it?
So
None.
that's all of you.
No one.
Damn.
No
Great.
one.
As
People
you all
Keep it.
take
Not even
Seppi.
this.
Sam, come back.
Damn.
Hold on. Belly,
Yeah,
you have the Iron Stone of Awareness equipped.
Oh,
I gave it to
I
you.
do.
Yes.
Do I?
Because I took the Iron Stone of Sustenance.
When was this?
Hmm.
Back in the
a while ago in the castle.
back in the Shadow Realm or the castle or something.
Oh God, that was over a month ago.
And it continues to stay floating around your head. You cannot be surprised.
I don't think I have it actually equipped.
And then it's just like surprise for being attacked, correct?
I don't remember.
I don't think I have
I-
attuned
It says
to
you
it.
can't be surprised while this dark blue rhomboid orbits your head. It doesn't say if it. It just says you can't be surprised.
Okay. Surprise being the condition of being surprised. That
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
what I assume. Hmm.
Yeah. Which won't affect this.
Okay.
Even though I did mention you guys are being hunted. That's not what this is.
Oh, heard.
You
I think
all
I'm attuned to too many things to do that right now. Anyway.
take a step forward before you all hear this creaking and this snapping sound as all of you fall down 20 feet. And I'm assuming a 22 hits all of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hold on.
Probably
20
I'm ass-
feet, that'd be 2d6, right?
What did you just say to me?
Yeah.
20 feet. Falling 20 feet would be 2d6.
Oh, yeah. We're not on that yet.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
It does
no.
hit me. Sorry, I was checking something, but no. Yeah, it hits me.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So you are all going to take brutal for me. 10
Uh-oh.
points
10.
of piercing damage as you all land on a bunch of stakes in the ground. I now need you all to make a Constitution saving throw of 11.
I'll guide myself.
That's a 10.
Oh,
24.
Bell, you're
Whatever.
good. Sephi, you're good. Arturo,
Am I good?
no.
Oh,
You got
No.
10.
oh, thank you. I can't see my own
We're mad.
rolls.
We're matchies. We both got 10.
Oh, yay! And then I'm sorry. It was how many? 10?
You took 10 points of piercing damage from the stakes.
Okay. Oh shit.
Now,
Whoops. Hold on. I did that wrong.
Basil and Arturo, you guys are going to take 17 points of poison damage.
That's rough.
Fel and Sephi, you're going to take half. You are going to take 8 points of poisoning damage. And
Ouch.
Basil, Arturo, you immediately feel the effects of
That's wrong.
poison.
I know what I can't do to be fire. At least I'm resistant to that.
You guys are stuck 20 feet into the spike pit trap. Stephanie?
Oh.
Was it 8 damage for half? Was that it?
Yes, 8 for
Yeah.
half.
Okay.
Okay.
No. What the heck? Hold on. Sorry. My thing is
Believe
wrong.
in
I'm
Okay.
going to squeeze. I'm not impaled on a spike right now, right?
No, you just have all nicked yourself or have something kind of in your foot or in your arm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm impaled, judging by
Okay.
the way that took
There we
my
go.
hit
Okay.
points.
And then let
You
me
said
do
we're
mine
20 feet up or 20
too.
feet down?
Correct.
I'm just gonna walk up.
Taro, I can dimension door
Yeah.
us.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Watch out for the Raven Queen.
I'll hold down.
Before I-
Basil.
before I
I'll
head
give
up-
a big hug.
Wait. Before I head up, I look at Basil. I'm like, don't do that. And I hand him a length of rope. And then I Raven Queen up onto the ledge. And then I could just pull y'all up.
Oh,
Oh, true.
Well,
yes,
okay.
I'm not going to waste the 4th level spell slot then.
yeah, for real.
I just walk up the sides with my slippers of spider climbing.
That you do.
Aren't you a fun little
show
guy?
off.
For real. Oh, what is it? That one song? The ooh, fancy pants, Rich McGee over here.
Y'all need to plan ahead when you get to magic shops.
You right.
I mean, my gear
Um,
came from a magic shop, so. And also, didn't I give you the spider climbing?
Nope. I bought
No,
them.
you bought those.
Storage checks.
Remember, I had the guy at the place put them on my feet to distract you? To
Mm-hmm.
distract while you guys went inside?
Look, I have a periaptive wound closure. If I ever go unconscious, I'm set. I'm just not very mobile.
You all get yourselves out of the spiked pit trap, clearly man-made and created to keep people out. Basil, roll me a d4.
God.
All right. I suppose. 2.
2.
Two.
2.
You find yourself popping out just north of Nangrath,
What?
just south of Fort Blackwell.
Oh wait, that's where we
Um,
want to be.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Never mind. That's good.
That is on the better side of things.
Well, I mean, we do. Who knows where we need to go? Because now we can't go to the arcane tower because it's been compromised. So there's. Ooh, I'll give you a piece of backstory if you go in this direction. Actually, fuck you. You can't go in
Actually,
that
fuck
direction
you, you can't go
anymore.
there.
you
You're
can still go in
like-
that direction.
Don't you want to see what happened? You said north of me.
I don't know,
I
one of
did
the
something.
things-
Don't you want to see my art? I did something
Blackwell.
over there. Go play with it.
One of the BBEGs said, "Yeah, I compromised or I dealt with it." You think we're gonna just go
What does
waltzing
that
into that bitch?
mean?
Gotta go
Her
find out.
daughter turned into a dragon.
I'm just gonna waltz up to Lyrencia and be like, "Do you want to be my second wife?"
The way you said that, Elisa was like, "You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm wrong."
She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble dog.
Grow up, bro.
Grow up. My favorite part of that video is when the other guy just goes, "I'm gonna stab it."
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him. He turns
He
around.
pulls out a knife.
Well, we went to the
Anyway.
fort. Yes.
We're south of the fort, right?
You find
We're a little
yourself
south of the fort.
just south of the fort. This large fort that served as a critical role in the war against the Rodani invaders to the north, alerting the chain of battlements of the coming barbarian hordes with magical
It's
bell that
Thursday
rang out
night. Oh.
along the fortified border as far as the Talinar Hills, not to be confused with the Tanchico Hills. After the truce,
Critical Role got mentioned, all right?
SaveWatch.com.
They're gonna send a cease and
Uh,
desist.
I didn't
Look,
sing
I've
enough
been-
of that
I've been
theme
telling-
song.
You're youngins. You don't know that there was once a running joke that I'm gonna fight Matt Mercer if I ever meet
Oh.
him in person.
I'm
So
dead.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. But then
Wait,
it's
it's-
a public apology to him. So you know what?
yeah, but I was crossing my fingers. It's fine.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
you were saying, DM.
Sorry,
you
DM.
see this massive fort in the distance. This wall's enclosed by this long area, and the central watchtower that rises to a soaring 600 feet. The walls are mostly intact, as are the fort's gates, but they have been overgrown with vines on the inside, destroying the wooden ramparts. Well, you do notice right off the bat, this is not where you started from.
This is where
This
we
is-
started from.
That you came from a dwarven mine. which was somewhere else. So the king has sent you here to deal with something, but it sure isn't vampires.
Oh, butter nuggets. Yep, this is not
Butter
where.
nuggets?
Hmm?
So when Weaver and I went through after first Sam and I did the deed, then went through the portal, I showed up in a cave with other Sam, with the hand thing, and we were in a cave that, like mines, where the bat gargoyle things were. This ain't that.
I think I figured out why you got sent somewhere else.
Why?
Because you distracted Sam in the middle of a portal spell.
No, he had already done that. He did the portal spell, then we,
Mm-hmm. But he wasn't concentrating on the end destination
Oh.
after you distracted him. Good job, bud.
It was worth it.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it, Phil. All
Hey, if
right.
it was worth it.
No, fell.
Huh?
Mm.
Huh? Huh? What?
You do see at the
Gonna-
top
gonna
of the
leave you
forts
here. We're gonna
what
leave
looks
you
to be gargoyles.
We can take care of a few gargoyles, surely.
Yeah.
You know they don't have blood, thus they're probably resistant to necrotic damage, right?
Yeah, probably.
I wonder how resistant they are against thunder
Yes,
and
'cause-
force.
yes.
Because
I do-
thunder is different from lightning, remember?
Indeed,
Fuck
indeed it is.
Make me.
Well,
I'm sure you'd love to.
Okay, feel a little
Let's-
called out, but also seen.
let's go deal with this issue. Also, Artie,
Hmm?
any torque movement? I don't know how close we are to this damn thing.
I'm gonna activate one of the torques, the mithril one. That's the one I have attuned to me. So I'll see if there's any other torques.
Torque it.
Torque it.
Torque it. Already starts twerking. Do I
He's
feel
like-
anything?
He's like, in my hometown, we call this perreo.
Amazing.
God damn it. Anyway. If you know, you know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to see if there's another torque within 30 feet or 30 miles of me.
No.
Damn. That's okay.
Well,
No
then wouldn't that mean
torques.
there's no torque here?
That is what that
Fair enough.
means.
Yeah, that is what that means. 'Cause it's,
All
it's
right,
a
let's
pretty-
turn around and get out of here.
Let's go.
The king sent you here to do something. But as you can tell, the king has his own.
Agenda?
Yeah.
Look, the king's put us in danger. Look. It's tragic when your child goes missing. Trust me, I know the pain. But this
You had
isn't our
kids?
problem.
Sevi looks at him. You had kids?
Once. Yeah. Look,
Just
we
walks
don't have
off.
to, look, this is not the time to get into that. That's not the point. The point is this is no longer our problem. There's no torque here.
But what is here? What was this
Death.
place? Well, isn't
What-
that your wheelhouse?
Well, look, I'd prefer not to die personally. Fort Blackwell and I say information about Fort Blackwell that presumably I would know, having been around the block for 250 years.
Yeah, and a lot of that comes from the Vordani Wars and the position that this specific place held. I mean, gargoyles were typically ordained on forts, and so the curse must have created some type of strange happenings. Yeah.
Steffi's gonna look over at Basil. If we start heading south now, we blow our cover. We're already here. We might as well give Sam Weaver some more time to run off with our doppelgangers.
Fair enough point.
So you heading inside?
So-
Yes, I suppose we must.
Great.
You take a step forward, noticing that there are a few houses on the fronts of the gates and these flowers that are blooming. They are
What flowers?
Yeah, for
They
real.
are a lilac
Okay.
flower, and they look blood stained. White lilacs with a drop of blood on them. And
We
in
now
front-
have an irrational fear of flowers.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, that's great. As you should. And in front of the gates, before you get any closer, you see a few frozen bodies, petrified as if stone-like.
Well, this is a foreboding omen.
Hmm.
Whatever's in there could be basilisk, Medusa, some other cockatrice.
A cock. Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
He's referring to like the chicken dragon.
My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I got
Thank you, Sam
sidetracked.
Weaver, for your input.
He heard cock and got excited. Forgot the rest of the word that was there. It's just someone mentioned what?
Chicken dragons that turn you to stone. Petrify. There's plenty of creatures that can petrify us. Do gargoyles petrify?
Gargoyles do not.
I didn't think so.
I don't think so,
Well,
but I don't know.
don't look anything in the eye while we're down there then.
Heard.
Or in this fort.
All right.
Whatever. Look
First thing
nothing in the
Ardu does. First thing he does.
I was like, gonna bring it around circle. All right, so pretend to have the tism. Got it.
I cannot.
And you all start to head up from the outbuildings.
Oh, do these people have any weaponry on them?
No, no. No.
What if there's a way to reverse it? Anyway, then I won't destroy their bodies.
Perhaps.
You step through to the buildings on the outside of the Fort Blackwell, and you see that the buildings have mostly crumbled through with centuries of neglect. They're just shells without ceilings and walls. And the door of a larger lumber shop have withstood the elements, are intact. There's also a central well in the yard that's filled with this water that glistens with a small amount of a green hue to it.
Like algae?
Kind of like a magical green.
Like my kind of green?
Yeah.
Or like Fell's kind of green?
Like a basil kind of green.
Oh,
Ooh, necromantic.
Necrotic?
Necrotic.
necromantic,
Not evil.
not evil.
No, not evil. Perhaps.
Can I do a nature check?
Yeah, can I check this shit out?
What are you doing a nature check on?
The water?
Oh, yeah.
Can
I don't know
arc-
if I'm the best person to do that on a scale
Can I-
of 1 to 20.
I
I'm
will
getting negative 1.
I will
I'd like
assist
to-
you.
I would like to arcana the green.
And I will
Go for
guidance you.
Yeah, I have a +2 to
Thank you.
nature. If that helps. I've been
Oh,
knowing
in
nature
that
stuff.
case. Oh, well, I already rolled it, so let me
Oh
roll
no,
one
yeah,
again.
I can give you guidance. Oh,
Oh, somebody got it.
oh, period.
Never
Not
mind.
Thomas. No, Thomas, please stop.
Natural 20. For 32.
I got a whole 6.
Oh damn.
Stuffy, you smell. Oh, I look real short now. You smell
just give
the water, and it has a sweet smell to it. And it looks like it's something that could be drank. If you'd be interested.
Wait till this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out a cup. I'm gonna put some water in the cup, but I'm gonna wait until after Basil says something.
I was
Because
gonna
I
make the
imagine that
story
he
go
would
that way
tell me
anyway.
immediately.
Basically, Stuffy, I was imagining you like starting to like take a drink of basil. You recognize this water immediately as being infected with sight rot.
Sight
Um,
rot.
It is
Yes.
a painful infection causing bleeding from the eyes and eventually blinding the victim.
Yes, I'm going to
Again?
immediately
Not
grab
again.
the cup, put my hand over the top of the cup, and say, now I don't know what Sephi is short for. I would use your full name if I knew it. But Sephi,
Sephitronics.
no. Sephiroth,
Ephedora.
you are not going to drink this.
Sympathy.
It's actually not short for anything.
Sephinefer.
Cephinius Elizabeth.
For real.
Will Tamer.
Actually, I'm not a will tamer.
Damn
I'm a
it.
strong cloud.
You are now.
Saphira
Basil.
Thornwoodstrom Cloud III, do not drink that water. It is infected with sight rot unless you would like to have a very painful time losing your sight.
I look at him. I'm like, that was very insensitive. And I glance over at Fitz.
Yes,
Oh.
and I'm sure Fitz would agree that you shouldn't painfully lose some of your sight. That it is
And
not
Basil-
pleasant, and we should avoid it.
With a natural 20, I will also give you the additional information that sight rot can be cured with a rare flower called eyebright, which grows somewhere in the swamps. Someone could probably find it if they need it.
Ooh.
What if they're blind?
But what if
Well, it should certainly be harder. Sight rot can be cured. You know, modern medicine has found a way with a plant called eyebright. However, it grows in the swamps, and it'll be easier to find it if your eyes are intact.
So if somebody drinks this, we need to find a light bright. Got it.
Yes, just don't drink it. Or we could just not drink it.
Would it take effect if we were to like slather it on our swords or arrows? Could it be used as a poison?
It's more of a disease than a poison. I suppose you could potentially infect someone, but you'd want to be very careful and make sure you're not cut yourself.
Does it
Yeah.
work on the Fae?
Presumably.
Depending on a Constitution saving throw, yeah.
I mean, it depends on the constitution of said Fae. Some Fae are heartier than others, as any
But if
sentient
you were
species.
to maybe hamper their ability to save against it.
Well,
Did anybody
then it
have a
could-
container that we could put this in?
I dump out my water skin. Here you go.
do not get that mixed up.
Now what are you gonna drink?
Steffi is so unhinged, and I love it.
Why?
Y'all
Why?
can see that I think y'all have forgotten that I also touched the thread of a god. And there's a
Again,
slight bit
haven't
of
forgotten.
What? Sorry, don't know this.
Again, haven't
my
forgotten.
fingertips are black. I don't wear gloves.
Deeply concerned, haven't forgotten. Steffi's a wild card.
It is worse than it used to be. Where she used to be very like thoughtful and practical in her actions. Ever since this has happened where she touched the thread, it has gotten way worse.
Now, I just don't touch the water when you fill it up, and make sure you don't get that mixed up. If you need a drink, you can have some of mine. Just don't. We're trying to minimize damage and
Yes.
just get through this.
To purify food
Steffi?
and drink.
I lean over to Artie and Felly as Basil's having this mini meltdown. I think he forgets that I have the Iron Stone of Sustenance rotating around my head.
You know,
That's
it is a valid crash out.
I'm just these children are testing my patience.
The
It's
Iron
valid.
Stone of Sustenance, which Basil would know,
Mhm.
you
That's
do
probably-
not need to eat or drink while this clear spindle orbits your head.
But you would have.
He's
You
still
never.
saying it to be nice.
Yeah, because you never know, Steph. You might accidentally, I don't know, get something in your mouth that needs to be washed out.
Well, maybe it's hot and you need a little bit of
Yeah,
refreshment.
like, you know, just because you
Bill
don't have
reaches
to
out
drink doesn't
grab
mean you
the
don't
stone
want.
as it circles her head.
Smack his hand. Stop that.
If you do that, hang on, I think it has an AC. It's an AC of 24, but
Oh,
Stop that. Do we proceed?
Yes, let's proceed.
and the dexterity check to catch it is 24 acrobatics.
Okay.
that ain't happening.
I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Nah.
Touch it.
Constitution
Touch
of
it.
plus
Okay.
1d4.
That's good. I'll take that.
Okay, I'll
So I'm
take a dirty
guiding
20.
myself. I can't
a
see
dirty-
no dice rolls. Oh, I
14.
did.
Got a 25.
Yay! Thank you. I had to refresh my page to see my dice rolls.
As the scent of a sweet odor comes from the bloodstained lilacs, a wind kind of blows them over. It's a DC 8 Constitution save. It's really low.
Okay, okay.
The
Okay.
penalty of failing that is 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Damn.
As the lilacs are meant to subdue passerbys. So you are immune to it for now.
Trying to make a
And
season
as that
crow.
smell crosses over, crows caw and take off from the trees, creating a little bit of a noise. And you hear the sounds of what sounds to be like stone moving in the distance.
Prepare magic missile.
And that's
Yeah.
where we're going to end today's session.
No!
Does it feel like Barovia?
A little bit.
I feel like it.
Barovia.
Is this revenge?
Yes. It's my plan the whole time. Very excited for you guys to go through that, and then you also have that coming up. You guys are doing pretty cool stuff. Very interested. You guys are exploring a lot of the northeast side of this map.
Well, every time we try to leave, something pops up.
I like giving you guys options. You guys can absolutely just say no to shit and go wherever you guys want. You guys don't have to follow any leads.
With them FOMO.
That's
not how D&D works.
That is true. It's like giving a side quest to a main mission. But I think this is the last side quest I'll probably give you before I let you guys actually go to the Arcane Tower and stop dangling the ADHD.
Stop messing it with us.
I'm excited for that.
It's fine.
And that's partly because I don't like games where you go back and forth a whole bunch. So I didn't want you guys to have to come back and forth. You guys would have had to come back here. So I'm kind of letting you clear the area so that you can move on as if it's one storyline rather than spending all this time plotting back and forths.
Yeah.
For the best.
But chat, I hope you had fun. We will have tomorrow episode 1 of Mercurio coming out on YouTube.
Yep.
And then we'll be back next week, most likely. We do have it planned out. I am moving potentially this week. Lord knows what's happening with my life right now. So we'll keep updating the Discord if you have any questions. But we are going to head out to someone new today. So make sure to give them a big warm welcome. They are Spanish speaking, so keep that in mind. But we want to make sure that we celebrate everyone out there. It looks like they are creating some characters.
Nice emoji.
As always, remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.